Guys, I have a new watch in from Vario Watches from Ivan. It's a pretty cool watch. This is actually the Vario Empire White Tuxedo Gold Tachymetre Chronograph. It's a very interesting watch with gold accents. There are a bunch of different variations on their website you can check down in the description below. We'll leave a link to them down there. This is the packaging it comes in. It's like a little watch pod, which is pretty cool. We'll see what's on my wrist today, and then we'll take a look at it, guys. On my wrist, I'm wearing this DWIS model A1, which is a really cool watch. You can check back. I uploaded this video about yesterday. Really, really nice watch. Now inside this little zippered up pouch, you'll receive your watch, polishing cloth, and your warranty card, of course. Let me get this out of here. Now here is the watch in question. A very traditional looking watch, kind of vintage inspired it must look like. But definitely a very good looking watch in my honest opinion there. Solid 316L stainless steel all around. A mix of brushed and polished surfaces on this watch here. We do have a 38mm diameter on this timepiece. Kind of a very watch enthusiast watch. The actual lug to lug or top to bottom is 46mm. Case thickness we're looking at 11.5mm, so very thin for a chronograph, which is very nice, whereas very nice on the wrist also. In between those lugs you have 20mm. We got a closer look on the dial here. As you can see, you get those gold applied Roman numerals, kind of like Art Deco. It's a very Art Deco design, I must say. You get those silver subdials, and you get that nice little twirl design over here towards the center portion, Vario below 12. As you can see, it looks pretty legible. It has a sapphire crystal anti-reflective coating as well, which is pretty nice. The watch itself is running a Seiko Mecha Quartz movement, which most of you guys are pretty familiar with. They kind of have one jewel in them. They have like one jewel, so you get that actuation of the pusher for the chronograph. As you can see here, you push that, you get a little actuation, and you have a smooth sweep for the chronograph here, as you can see. That is your 24-hour subdial over at the right, and you get your 60-minute countdown, which is 1 hour. It's a 1-hour chronograph at the 9 o'clock position. A nice mix of gold and black accents. Looks pretty fancy. Looks a little bit more expensive than it actually costs, about $328. You stop that, and then it just flies back, as you can see, perfectly lined up to that 12 o'clock position. We'll get a little more into the movement in a second. As you can see, the sides of the case have drilled lug holes, very easy for changing bands, which I do appreciate. Brushed on the sides, no sharp surfaces or anything like that. You get flat style pushers. You get a kind of like an onion style crown here, which is pull and push for 50 meters of water resistance. Just one position here to set the time. As you can see, we get kind of hollowed out hour and minutes hands here. Very cool, making it just more legible. But yeah, definitely a very good looking watch. The smooth bezel itself is highly polished. Flipping to the flank of the watch, as you can see here, all brushed as well. Kind of a little step out here on the actual case here, which is pretty interesting. I haven't seen that before. But yeah, easy to use, easy to set. That's your 24-hour subdial. That's your 60-minute countdown. Then you get your time and your chronograph there. Flipping to the case back, they always have some nice designs on their case backs, as you can see here. 316L stainless steel, designed in Singapore. This brand is from Singapore, which is pretty cool. You get a little design there, Art Deco. Obviously, this is an Art Deco era design to watch. You get a little building there of New York City, which is pretty cool. 50 meters water resistant, which I did mention, which is pretty nice for a chronograph. Mecha Quartz, sapphire, and the case back is screwed down. Now this watch does come on some really nice bands here. This one is like a tan color, like a brownish tan color with a custom Vario buckle or 2 safety keepers. Nice stitching up and down, very soft and supple. Genuine leather, as you can see here, sorry, German leather. So you get a true German leather band with quick release, 20mm, easy to swap if you want. But yeah, it does come with an extra 2 bands also. I have a tweed band and then a black leather band also that came with the actual watch. So for the price point, very good deal. As you can see, you can choose between bands on their website. This is the black leather band with white stitching. I happen to like it on the band it's actually on. They're all German leather bands, which is pretty cool. This is their specialty, their tweed band, which is leather on the back side, I believe. These are really cool, kind of like hipster-like, which is pretty cool. As you can see, you have a nice tweed, which is pretty cool with leather safety keepers here. You get your custom Vario buckle as well. For me, I like the standard strap it actually comes on compared to the tweed. I know a lot of people are really fans of these tweed bands. They do sell out pretty quickly on their website. You can actually purchase them separately if you check out their website. Posted on my 6.5-inch wrist, the watch definitely looks a lot more expensive than it costs, which is always a good thing. Very comfortable straight out of the box. The bands are definitely broken in. I must say they do produce some really nice leather bands, and I believe I own one of their other leather bands I use on one of my other watches, which Definitely a keeper. But yeah, the watch itself, very easy to read. Legibility is good. Start that chronograph there, as you can see. Easy to push the pushers when it's on your wrist. Reset. Everything functions great. So no quality control issues on this Mecha Quartz VK64 chronograph. And yeah, just very legible Art Deco design, vintage styled, and with modern materials. Furthermore, guys, if you're in the market for something with an Art Deco design, by the way, there is no loom on this model. If you're in the market for something with an Art Deco design, a chronograph that you want to keep under like $500 or $600 in your budget, this could be something that can interest you. Good design, interesting design, interesting dial here. As you can see, a lot of detail on this dial. It looks really nice. Came out very, very nice. They did a very good job on this model, as you can see there. Really, really cool. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below as usual. This is the new Vario coming at you from Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Let me know what you think. Definitely like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of content coming up real soon. But yeah, no quality control issues. Shipping was very quick. I believe they do pay the customs fee, or they should. They did pay the customs fee for this model, so I'm not sure about standards. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.